Yo. Test. Where's my cam? So slow. Okay, it's okay now. Sure. Well, let's confirm the trade as I want those damn blood fountains, and let's try the card. Blood fountain. Asmo. Bobble. Cook. Daredevil. Thought monitor. Ursa. What about those? Emery. Anything else that we need that's core to the deck? We're skipping Street Rave. Shadow. Speed. Spell bomb. I assume you mean the blue one, but I'll add the black one. I don't know if that bomb is actually good, but whatever. Metallic Rebuke was a scam, never liked that card. Then, since this card is weak to any permanent ever, I'll play Prismatic Endix in the sideboard. I guess Rebuke is okay with Blood Fountain doing stuff now. I'm not sure it's the main card. Need more Oswald and 8 drops? I assure you I don't think we need to. There's 35 cards. I think I cannot play Street Race, so that would be my purpose. That would be my idea, not to play Street Race. I think that should be good, because we want to see if the Blood Fountain alone is relevant enough to, you know, do stuff. It's 35. Then we need like Watery Grave times 2. I need Codeless Shrine. Yeah, Pose has a lot I'm gonna play for. I agree. Codeless Shrine, what else? Hallowed. Yeah, no Street Riff in my deck. If you play Elementals today, what change would it do to the deck? I don't know. It's pretty hard to say. No, I don't want to play shit cards. I just forgot what was in this list. I'm trying to... Phodaxic Shores. A bit awkward if I'm trying to... It's very fine. I'm just... Well, it's bad with the splasher endings, but... I was thinking about the time sweep, but I have no idea what it actually does to the deck. Like, I'm not sure if it does anything. How much white do I have in this deck right now? Awesome. I can play Spire. Just more fetch is probably better, especially with the bobble. Yeah, well said. 1 month to go. I have 6 fetchables, so I can have a humongous amount of fetches. Time Thief package is very good as the folklore decks. Well, what's the package? You can play Time Thief, but like to use this Time Thief, like you need 4 cookbooks and a memory in play to get infinite turns, right? Or is there something else? Or is it literally the idea that you're playing it like that? Thank you very much for the reset, Maximilian. By the way, I assume I said that, but maybe I didn't. Guys, I need Emery or like less books, I guess. Thank you, Mox Amethyst, for your resub. What the hell did I open? Formats, modern. They changed it so it doesn't like auto. Auto show you those searches. Urza's chicken. Just want to see normal blue-black deck. I want to see how it looked. I forgot. Yeah, I didn't have anything else that was super partly important. Mimano. So you can spend the... I don't know what the Blood Fountain takes then. How many lands were they playing? 21 lands? So play the Rebukes main deck? Or Bone Shards? But you can spend slots on whatever you want to, chat. Can you take a better picture of the other deck list? I can read all the lands. I guess I'll post a text version of that, I forgot. Forgot to post a text version. No, Mox Amber, I don't want to play shit cards. There are options to play good cards and I'll be happy to do so. Give me a minute though. I can try the time sieve, I guess. And Bone Shards. Oh, does White Spell undo it? Gains life. Well, there's two. There's a one that makes a mirror too, I think. Fairy to splash white for ending. I guess Fairy is a good card. Like generally speaking. Play him, I don't know. Alright, whatever, random sideboards for now. And what do we get here? Well, we'll just have the Blood Fountain. So we're gonna try if the Blood Fountain does anything for this deck. As Blood Fountain, we have an extra discard outlet for Asmo and also 2 objects for Thought Monitor, so it's like kind of a much better of a card than Street Wraith. Maybe I should play a 22nd land though, because I'm playing no... Sorry, White Source. Should play an extra land. So that we time sieve. All the Bone Shards. Let's play 2 time sieve to better try them out. Bone Shards is overall less exciting. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess only 9 fetch. The flats, whatever. And we're going to be able to... How much white again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kind of a few sources of white. This is just kind of not very Gucci. Dark Slick Shores. 12 sources. Well, Spire is kind of sucky, but yes, we're gonna be Workshop against Burnout, so let's have the Brutality. We have Shadow Spear, Pithing Needle, Niall, Ether, Spell Bomb. Better than Glimmer Void, I agree. I should play more Nialls. Actually, I don't care about the fire yet. Not play it. No 3 direct probably means you want more lands in general. Yeah, that's why I added a 22nd land. Let's see. It is enough lands. So split fountain lair. It is lair, yeah. It's Mill bad, I guess we have pressure. Yeah, Mill's a pretty bad deck. Thoughts on currents over a couple of Siventai and a couple of Urzas? Yeah, sure, why not? Looks pretty good. Wishing Well was garbage, but Blood Fountain will make Urza playable again. Well, Wishing Well is 1 artifact for 1 mana, and like getting 1 artifact for 1 mana is nothing interesting, but Blood Fountain is actually pretty good. It's like two more staffs. Chat, current the content creator is a payoff for having a lot of mana. It's not a good card in general, and it doesn't really. It's not a good card in an artifact deck. So it actually. So kind of a false positive that people go like, oh yeah, let's add current this deck because it's a Urza deck. Well, no, it doesn't matter. You have Maya Mentor, Aria Flamme, Disavow, Internal Domination. I don't know if any of the cards are worth anything. Current the Great Creator is more of a Mastermind Inquisition card, right? Yeah, it is. Speaking of cards, like TBH, this one is not legal modern. And Gene Exploders used to be nice in Uraza to loop with Emery. I think Exploders sucks in this deck because there's a lot of trinkets, permanents that you don't want to get rid of. It was always bad, and I splash for ending to not to have a good version of that. Can spend the bubble under Emery. Don't think I care. It's low impact, but eventually Trinket Mage might add some consistency. It's pretty bad. My favorite part about bubble magical line is look at the cards. Yeah, I understand you fully. You're not sap, then fix that right now. Perfect. Giver of Runes. Not really expected that they're seeing that my opponent's playing a Yuri on deck, but it's not what I did not expect either. Oh, we milled the Daredevil, that's good. And we milled a Blood Fountain for Emily to replay, I guess. Well, she's not gonna replay that when I'm going to make a construct, so yeah. Yeah, I don't get the Yorion DNT craze. Doesn't matter which I discard much, I guess. I guess we mill the islands, it matters. When I survey morality over one brutality, I already joined, so can't. That sounds potentially plausible. Oh yeah, how do you feel now, 21 land gang? $22 land gang, I guess. I don't get Caldra, I guess I have Emery, so it's not really bad draw. Can bounce the Giver of Runes to replay. Bounce the Caldra complete. So first you're gonna see what we draw. We draw Lendo Cardo. Oh, they give Caldra protection from colorless Gag. This is why I said I will bounce the Giver and then Caldra. Friend. Could make a construct instead. Take another 5. The setting them back is pretty attractive. Can get another cookbook. Construct outside Caldra, but it doesn't do anything. I think I'll bounce the Needle Giver. Needle Giver is probably okay. If we had Time Thief, we could take all the turns. Well, I have Time Thief in my deck. I don't have it in my hand. Send this list yesterday? No, send a slightly different one. Please don't think of yourself too highly. Well, Needle Giver is just lets me replay Blood Fountain, I guess, which draws me a card. I don't really need a second cookbook right now. Yeah. Shadow Spear just wins, right? Can beat the life gain. Well, as assuming my opponent doesn't have a removal spell in their Yorion mono white deck, and I would be surprised if they don't have a removal spell, right? I think that's kind of a wild assumption to make, TBH, but get the fountain. It's kind of hard to activate the fountain when the saga sacrifices itself, which is kind of sad. Going to be able to loot away the Daredevil. I can loot away a land too. It's the same. I guess we should loot now because we could play Bobble, but oh. It taps, that's so lame. Okay, Asmo random Ardicada, Istina, cool Dakar. Can connect with a Sword of Fire and Ice, for example, I guess. Should be a problem, but just a Battle School is perfectly okay. Connect. Well, Battle School does a whole... Does roughly speaking not much. Oh, now they fetch a Sword of Fire and Ice. That seems super bad to put the Battle School not Sword of Fire and Ice, because I could actually struggle against it. So, well, I'll get one trigger I would block with the constructs. Oh, a Saga deck. Martin SDP and Simflex, thank you. Set through hero, what is that? Thank you for the sub. Great. Do we use Asmo to get rid of the Caldra token? No, the Caldra token is indestructible. I use a Aether Spellbomb. Always look at the bright side of life. Guess we force a jump block now. This actually doesn't matter, I'd rather keep more activations. I don't know if they even have more equipment in their deck. Does it less have Minamo? It doesn't, no. But I'm splashing white, that's why. More of the Skyclaves, wow. Makes the creature deal damage to itself, right? Well, let's read Caldra. Combat damage. It wouldn't work. That's true. The creature deals damage to itself. Shadow Spear too. Well, they have plenty of equipment. Could this deck be interested in the construct making Karn? Probably would play Nettlecyst first, compared to the Karn. But you could like put more aggressive cards in this deck, I guess, kinda. Side of life. Interesting choice. But yeah, maybe a wise route is to just put more artifacts sizable than Nettlecyst. I think Doomwing was playing with Nettlecyst at some point. Nothing. They literally throw a land in every single one of my draw steps, or not. I mean, it's not really a problem. I'm winning, but it's a bit weird, champ. UB. How does Dressan work against a Nettlecyst Germ and against Germs in general? It doesn't really do anything against those, right? I assume. Oh, that's a desirable card to draw. Yeah, it's the equivalent of the thing, and the game doesn't have an ability side that is 0/0. I just let them get the needle, which is potentially bad, but that's okay. Well, okay. But I just became a dad a few hours ago. I got a niece now. That's nice. Very nice. Choosing such an odd target though. Yeah, what a tiny spellbomb. There's Abgo 420. Yeah. Let's go see it from the game, damn. Am I surprised by that? No. Alright, assuredly prismatic ending is desirable in this matchup. I can cut Niall. Oof. Daredevil. bone shards because I'm putting in more removal anyways. And you can probably cut it time sieve maybe. Well, let's see, I kind of want to, well, it's probably the most cuttable card, yeah. Every day. Bullet time, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub to my channel. Bullet time, it's very kind to support my channel like that. What a hand, I'll keep a hand, I'll keep the hand, I'll keep the hand. Hallowed Fountain, and I will exile it now at a vial, and it will be gone from the battlefield. If I chose not to have a warning about my sub, it still counts towards the goal, right? I don't think so. I think it only sees the subs that you can see. Wow, 2 vials. Ah, I should have played Emery first. Okay, didn't miss. Was shit play on my part, I guess. I should have done it slightly differently. We want the land number 3 now, I guess. Setting up my vaccine. Puff. Well, here comes land 3. The land of the free. P-hole? Damn. Come on, land 4. Awesome. But what do I actually want to do now? Kill their Vial and like kind of make them spend this. Yeah, 22 land gaming. Can also play Ursa for go, but it's kind of bad. Maybe just exile the P-hole. I only have 2 cards in hand. I get an extra 2 foods. Nova XD, thank you for tier 1 prime sub. 6% more for 100%, and 100% things are going to happen. Revoke my saga. Prince Charming. I should respond to activations like this. Set my opponent utilize their staff. Yesterday I'll make an Urza Sagas construct. Today I will not make an Urza Sagas construct. Can you say Lulvuk for me? I can't. I'm very sorry. I play Ursa the bear. No, it's actually Ursa, not Ursa. I gain a mere 1 point of power. Oh, time thief. I mean, time thief actually. Time thief, time walk. Same stuff. Same thing. Time Nasif. Yeah, I guess. Underworld Cookbook. Should have named Time Sieve. Or not. Good morning, Mr. Streamer. Good morning, Big Stanno. I guess we had the kill on board, right? Play, equip, whatever. Alright, so seems okay. Wait, shouldn't they have played Prince after Solitude? They played Prince in the upkeep to Scry. So maybe they found Solitude off of it. 0 trophies. I tried in the evening yesterday. And like yesterday, and I couldn't get a single trophy. And I was getting so tilted because in the leagues I was losing to bullshit with the Yorion deck, so I just decided not to. Jonah Pop, 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Very pog. I'm very happy that you are supporting my channel like this, and I'm glad you are enjoying the content. I assume maybe you hate it actually. You can know. But if you do enjoy it, then I'm very happy. What are you planning on bringing to Warsaw? Probably 4 color. I have it built on paper. So it's gonna take a great amount of confidence loss in the deck to not bring in paper, and last time it seemed like many people were playing Lurus decks in general, so I think many people have that on paper too. It's a keep, it's kind of a shit hand. It's Giganta. Small gun against Giganta. Oh yeah, this is a banger. Okay, I can keep this. Interesting. I'll put back the Asmo, I'm not sure. This type of Giganta. Guys, my sister turns 30 tomorrow, and I wrapped her gifts in Spider-Man paper I had left over. Should I re-wrap, or will she realize that Spider-Man is cool at any age? Just why would you re-wrap? Oh, don't rewrap, that'll be not based. Alright, so I utilize the power of the 1 card 2 artifacts object to play Emery for 1 mana, but it doesn't do anything. Because we don't spend our other mana, so I guess. Well, my opponent destroys my Emery with a lightning bolt, deals me 10,000 damage and I die. This time for sure, there's a new card, so this time for sure. Lava Dart, okay. Lava Dart Agane. They're missing an exotic type in their graveyard, so they might not have Delirious effects yet. Yes, no Delirium, which is really good for me because we take like much less damage. They have... I have a feeling that the DRC in their deck is kind of sucky. Alright, so let's them draw a land and we're gonna be okay. No, you can't just fireball. This is a missing sorcery type. No, come on. How is this fair? What does your deck do? Plays Asmo, Random, Mardika, Daisy, Kuldakar. It's a like blue-black food decks. It's a mid-range deck, I think. It's kind of weird though because it's... Yeah, Relic actually contributing to Delirium. I mean, it was a Fire Blast that got a sorcery. We want Brutality against them. We probably want Prismatic Endings. Although if they board in Blood Moon, I'm going to be shreked, so I hope they won't. Time Sieve looks terrible against their deck. Piffing Needle seems not many targets. I mean, Nile spell sometimes more, but I'm not sure. No, you can't just kill me after I did nothing. Yeah, exactly. At least let me do something. Comrade with no white sources, question mark, question mark. My opponent's playing Giganta. Giganta doesn't require white sources, so... Have a Spider-Man tattoo on your leg, damn. Imagine if you had a Spider-Man tattoo on somebody else's leg, though. Have no companion deck sucks. It's true that it is kind of a bit bad. There we have no companion. You have a leg tattoo on your sister's arm, damn, insane. Can you do have a tattoo or have you not found someone willing to do KCI? I don't have a tattoo. I could get one, but I don't know what I would like to have on my skin, so I didn't really put out much for effort into doing that. Don't think you can make any successful modern deck without one. Well, arguably, multi-regent blue-red is the best deck. So this one is, you know, blue-red is without a companion, so I don't think it's impossible, although definitely better if it had a companion. Could get a Noel one. Yeah, well, you know, I kinda play the game with less intensity nowadays than in the past, so I believe in the future it would be like, yeah, I guess. Kinda weird jump. Okay, I'll mulligan. Blood will be fine without Kahira. Certainly, well, but yeah, well, you know, compliance good, like we know that, I guess. All right, blood fountains achieved a whole lot of nothing so far. Light up, okay. Ratchet bomb. That's gruesome. Ah, pierdole. We don't know about the Vaporeon thing yet. Yeah, after yesterday's stream, I was googling Vaporeon cosplays, and there's a lot of because that was mentioned, obviously not out of like my own will, and there's a lot of that. I have to tell you, chat. And then, out of curiosity, I searched for Flareon and Jolteon, and there was much less of Flareon and Jolteon. So there is something up with that. Can't really beat. Well, maybe I can beat my opponent. No. Yeah, I can't beat my Blood Moon really. I can recast spells, so you know we knew that Blood Moon is gonna be a problem, so it's okay to die. Because playing Vaporeon being a furry, I mean, depends. I don't know what's the definition of being a fairy, but I guess that probably fits with some. Vaporeon is like scaly like a fish, right? I think it's pretty vague for Pokemons. And I'm not sure if Vaporeon is scaly. This one is like, I say plushy, so it has nice in touch and it's like, you know, plush, so it doesn't have the, it's not scaly, definitely not also not smooth like a fish or anything. It has some kind of fin. Would you call it a fin? I don't know. Not, it's, well, it's not a fin. Unfortunately, I'm not well equipped enough, well endowed enough when it comes to English fish vocabulary, anatomic. It's kind of like Stegosaurus, that's true. How much to ban all the Vaporeon stuff? How much of what? Well, they started it. Then you just have to put up with it. Put up with this. No, Vaporeon's quite cool. Umbreon. Yeah, Brian. I really want to draw a regular land, so I'll reshuffle it. Model lagged when I play the Polter Delta. And I did draw a regular land. Probably got Yogmoth's play. Why is everyone in chat so horny for Vaporeon? Yeah, that's a good question. This is Asmo, notably. Yogmoth is a human and you can't kill him. Kinda want to bounce the Dryad. I mean, like... Yeah, well, the thing is that we don't have anything. We need to draw into something, but we could make an extra token instead, but... We can draw an Asmo and then if they replay land, we super punish them. Too bad it's not a regular removal. Asmo. Should fetch a dual lands. Any relevant cards in the deck? Yeah, it might be. Oh yeah. That's good. Oh, so they had Dread Arbor and Wild Mire. Well, that was a ballsy keep if you ask me. We get the moves, chat. We get the moves. For sure, my point is doing place of limited relevance to. Now we ult test red. We can draw Time Sieve, which would not be the worst. Kurwa, daj ten priorytet, no. Okay. Whenever this happens, whenever people just hold on their priority for no reason, it's just so bad. And I get so angry at that. Just click the buttons. F6, what do you want to do? You don't have anything to do, you're just passing the turn, obviously. What else did you want to do? I'll use it because I want to draw Asmorano. Asmo. Yeah. Good stream, yeah. Great stream, Canister, yeah, yes. Yeah, Chord of Calling and Yogmoth, Arrow, Mando, Scara, Indiriandi, Scara. Nice tag, yeah, I mean... The Blood Fountain is 2 objects, but... it also doesn't do anything. I do stuff and I assume I die, whatever it is there. Is there a point in killing before I did anything again? Which shot, what turn was it? Canister, turn 5. Well, I made... Oh, oh, oh. Well, we have the needle though, so we can definitely easily contain them with the needle. Skip the bone shards. I don't think I want prismatic endings for rogue mods. I think I'll just keep my deck the way it is. I don't know if I want to sideboard. What do you think, chat? Let's find your needle. Well, the saga, that's actually it's pretty simple. I'll keep it the same way it is, I think. Worked out well enough game 1. Uh-oh. Ending is great for young wolf. Yeah, but I'd say synergy. It's a synergy deck. It needs the cards for the synergy. I can't beat the ley line. Well, I can't try. It's so much worse than not beating the ley line. Well, the young ones played ley line sometimes. Have you played this yet? Yesterday, maybe? Make sure to play the 4 CMC Tezzeret at least. Oh yeah, the 4 CMC Tezzeret would fix every single problem and would end the world hunger and climate change. For sure. No, Viridian City. Split Artist looks kinda unexcited about stuff. Like one cheeky Antiquities war, feed them to death with all your food. Chad, I already have the sagas to do that. It's fine. Antiquities war, whatever. Then we try some more. I'm on the road to the Radiant City. One day I'll come back to Pallet Town. I like the song. Yeah, protection from humans. You try to feed Yogmoth the stinky food, and Yogmoth's like, no, having none of that. Maybe they'll go to one, well, but then what? Good card. There's no way they have a Chord of Calling with 5 cards in hand, so we're actually getting there. Woo! Oh no! How come they have Yogmoth? They had the card. Oh, shucks, they had the Chord of Calling, bros. It's not good. We have 4 life. Look, I never said the deck was good versus Leyline. Yeah. Well, you said that Blood Fountain might single-handedly revitalize the deck, and it was kind of like when I drew it so far, it was mostly a card that didn't do anything. Still kinda need to have a draw that is a exact combination of few of the same effects. Okay. And then anything else? Yeah, one of the Blood Artists or something. Life Gainer. Swan, they have the Wanderer? Yeah, Vessen's Ward in their deck. What? Come on. Who plays this? Is this really what people play? Yeah, what right now? I don't think they do. So well, no, the synergies are pretty cool, but it's pretty easy to draw like 0 copies of like a single part of the synergy and 2 copies of the secondary part of the synergy, and then you end up not doing nothing in both cases. All the cards are kind of bad multiples. How mine this time Vaporeon handled 1D. Ah? What? It's my room, Frontek. Thank you, Brian, for sharing those insights. How was the Mono Black Geruda League? It went really badly. I think the green black version was way better. May I ask you a question? No, I would rather you not. Yeah, Brian had enough chat. How did you win a match? Extremely easily. Come on, like, chat. It's like, what we're playing is an existing deck that existed in the past, that it's not utterly unplayable, it's just weak. It got a new card, so you're gonna try it, and if all you're gonna do is bitch... Let me guess how much one went. You had Urza's Saga? No, I actually had Emery and did stuff. Alright, this is actually a hand that's gonna showcase the power of the Blood Fountain, chat. Just surprised with what you saw last two matches. Well, have you seen this deck before or not? I actually don't know if you've been like knowing of it or not, but it is a deck that's improved record of being not utterly unplayable, just maybe a little bit. Asmo deck. Blue Frontier, it might be. Honestly, I don't think Hyliot is much too, and Blood Fountain was nice here. I think it was nicer than Street Rave, but I don't know if they're holding a counter spell, but they wouldn't want to cast it on anything. They're like, no, I only counter irrelevant spells. Fair. Ritual plus gifts. Oh, it's maybe Storm, that's true. Shucks, that would be... I guess that might be Storm. I think you're right, if is playing Storm often. Probably not UURR. If you only counter relevant spells, you won't counter anything in this match. I think this is pretty relevant. Well, not against Storm, maybe. Time Sieve next turn. No way they kill me. Sure. There's someone to Asmo Affinity yet? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that this deck should be more, should have more aggressive tools rather than the Emrys it should have. Well, but how do you want to have an aggressive hand with Overwatch's Daredevil in your deck? That's the problem. But just the Emrys are so passive. The whole deck is so passive, and if it was a little bit more aggressive, it would make more sense, maybe. Yeah, like cranial platings and nettles is like a pile of that. We are surely going to survive, right? Right. It's gonna be okay, right? A bit more passive aggressive like you. You need an extra ritual in hand, so we gonna you choose again. You choose which ones? Chosen in the graveyards. 2 mana actually. No, they need 1 more mana. I need 1 extra ritual. Which they do have for sure. Oh, chat! I think we're winning. Time Sieve actually relevant. Nail, spell, Nazi, Swatsi, Sound Brutality. I might have rebook to. Urza seems expensive and poor. Ether, Spellbomb, Niall seems not attractive. Emry is kinda passive too, but finds a Time Sieve to combo off. We don't actually go into it with Time Sieve, or I guess we can do it 4 books and an Emry. I had an Asmo in hand, would play an Asmo for the 3rd book. Have 3 books in play, 3 artifacts per turn, and Emry replays Blood Fountain for 2 artifacts, so it would be enough artifacts every turn. From that, I guess I want the Emry for the loop. Brutality question mark. As I said, I don't want brutality. I got Shadow Spear. A monitor maybe? Bone shards. Yeah, it's got bone shards. Shadow Spear might be important for beating empty, sure, but I'll beat empty. I'm more concerned about dying to everything, to a stiff breeze of a grape shot rather than to beating empty. Whatever. If I die to empty, you can quote me on that, but you know, I think it's not right in this scenario. Well, I guess Emery Spellbomb spam is quite good. Man, I got this deck and paper except the new blood fountains. Okay. Sure to get them while they're cheap. Well said. Guess I can ritual blood wound me and then I'll die. Or I can bolt the Emery. How many balls should I fire, chat? I should fire above because we can draw an Asmo. Which doesn't matter, I guess. Book? I don't know. I know it's actually good though. Asmo random Ardicade Stina cool Dakar. Not quite. CBH. I will get the book first, and then Asmo. Lightning bolt. 1 mana cheaper. Dragon. These nuts. Alright, play Emery. Let's go, Emery, I remand, sure. Oh no, I loot. Oh no. I play Emery. I play Cookbook. I mean, how are they supposed to grape shot me with no stuff? With no stuff, meaning graveyard. If they don't have graveyard, then I will just play stuff. Dispute a remand, so grave shot plus remand is unlikely. Exactly. Kinda sus. I block. Well, it's not quite a lethal grape shot, but it is a grape shot nonetheless, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I'm drawing cards, but it's not doing anything. Nice. I mean, the sieve is good if I draw it. But I am at 9 life within the reach of a small grape shot dead. Why the hell am I dead? I'm going to ban you. For 10 minutes. Yeah, I can crack the fountain. That's pretty good too. 2 cards. I'm blocking. Yeah, we're blocking against Storm. Why is everyone so excited about Blood Fountain? Nobody is. That's literally the only playable card in the new set, so you got to like play the new set, pay the new set tax of playing a league with a card that ends up being not very pog, and then you know. That's the streamer's job. That's what streamers need to do. Played with Headless Rider last night, I was actually kind of pog, and what deck? Tribal Zombies. The Chandra also seems very playable on Obosh. I don't know, the Chandra doesn't seem good to me. Her abilities are pretty minor. And it's not like the card type Planeswalker is as good as it used to be. Not close. Next we're gonna try out the 2-mana Lats. I don't have a home in mind for it, but I guess I could. Zombies? I've seen Spike Pots as a zombie stack. I don't know if it was good whatsoever. Oh, shucks. What do they have? What about the Gruul Storm deck I donated for a few weeks ago? What's a deck? Oh, as a home for the 2-mana Lats? Guess? Maybe it's probably better than Galvanic Relay. I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting, I guess. Empty the one is sure. Ignite memories for content will be pretty scary. But I guess I'll discard the monitor. Still will be pretty scary. Time sieve. I tried really hard to make Daily Dispute work in history, but I don't think it works. Okay, it's good at Popper. Why don't you dig with blood? I wanted to crack foods times 2. And dig next turn. Okay, Chadwick, 2-2. Can you 3-2? Manage prediction. Start prediction. 3-2? Question mark. Yeah. No. No way. It sucks that the manufacturer from issue does not double on blood tokens too. Yeah, it is terrible. They should make the manufacturer. They should errata manufacturer to do that, and they also should manufacture errata manufacturer to cost 2 mana. Opponent sees blood fountain turn 1 and is shivering. Thinking, oh, no, how do I defeat blood fountain? It is so hard. Well, the answer is simple. Just do it. With literally any card. Ooh! Interesting, interesting. I don't think I can play monitor on the next turn, so I guess I will. Oh, Reanimator! Archon of Fuelty. No trouble, friends. Just go back. Is it possible for make the timer 2 minutes? Just curious, I always seem to miss the predictions. It is 2 minutes. Hey Canister, to be able to play, every time I play, I'm gonna call the promise in a control deck. Is Omnav needed? Is it not good in regular blue-white? You can try it. It's much more of a late game concern card then, because Omnav helps you play it out a lot, TBH. It's like very often that it actually does that. So kinda like that was available in my deck, but what do? We can loot with the blood tokens, and what do we draw even? Monitor would be the best. But we only have 6 artifacts. Or I just use Urza. Which I think I'll just use Urza. Because we want to discard this to this anyways. Okay. It's not very poke best denial, but so this guy is just a delta. I'm not sure which creature is worth the least, chat. I have a second Ursa, so it might be Ursa. But keeping Ursa in play is so much mana. Maybe just this DM because of denial. Actually. Because I can't trade with denial anyways, yeah. Lost versus Storm? No. 1 versus Storm. Easily. 2-0. It's also kind of sad that you cannot play Blood Fountain of Ursa. It seemed to happen. So we'll no longer control Ursa Lord High Artificer. I guess not. Get plenty of mana, which is very nice. Okay, time sieve. Well, I mean, well, could activate it, but at a pretty large cost. Energy bar. Time sieve 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. What to do? Time sieve pickups my Daredevil. I'm gonna use the fountains. Can tap the Shadow Spear for nothing, so I guess I can float those 3 blue. And see if I reveal anything. It's not the worst card ever, I guess. Maybe should have fetched the Swamp first. And again, it's pretty bad against the... I should play a sleep first, maybe. Got Mountain Avenue Fountain. I could do some stuff if my opponent's Niall's Film wasn't present. Unfortunately, it is. And this is my first attempt at reaching for my graveyard. Well, I think my opponent's deck could very well contain Blood Fountain, as discard outlet seems pretty okay in the Reanimator deck. To time walk, but it's so bad. What do we keep in play? Blood Dagger? Therefore? No, the Shadow Spear. I think not the Shadow Spear. Skip the Blood Token. Does it pay actually want a refund? Why is that? Mm-hmm. Oh. Well. I guess. This Sire Sahili infinite turns. Science Sahili trigger on casting, so you need to have a way of casting stuff. It's alone is in infinite turns. Cookbook produces artifact tokens every turn. Dead to land plus dram still. Do you not find anything? Yeah, was that to the Phyllis of the Fell Rights? Or a reanimation is also problematic. They just didn't use the Rosa Saga. Liliana of the Veil. Wow. What do you think Priest does? Priest. I'm dead. Let's just draw 2 cards, kill my thing. Well, it has haste itself on a nerf, which is why you probably thought so. Why not loot and play Asmo? Because I'm fucking forgot that I can do that. That's true. Would be better. I didn't realize I have a discard in my play, but I guess I did. Ah. Damn, you're so right. I don't know if I want the prismatic endings. Maybe not all of them, but some. I mean, Smelling is only good against Niall, which I have one of, probably, maybe Cyborg. If you forgot to put Vodkas in the deck. No, I did not. Another Golden Needle. We cut an Ursa. The Ursa is a little bit low impact in general. You can play the Ursa and it's like, oh yeah, nothing happened. And they're like, yeah, nice card. Play Emery and Asmo. It seemed to be 5 minutes ago. But yeah, I should have done that. I somehow missed that. Alright, let's see if I can finish this match without Vaporeon falling from my head. But starting now. No block mana, by the way. Ursa was plucked as ready to win that game, no. I think Tesseract is probably even worse than Ursa. I just white 4 and playing prismatic endings. My sideboard. Reasoning that this deck is very weak to every hate tournament that there exists. So decks that are being successful whatsoever nowadays are playing interaction for stuff. They need a certain amount of interaction, and here I wanted some interaction in this deck too. I have the persist. Wow. Let's go land. Fuck. Oh, you've got a free emote slot, so you don't need to replace anything, so you can just add it. Chat, it's not the last spam, you get to keep. You get to keep Ricardo. Maybe have Blood Fountain in the Asmo Raptor Shell. Yeah, maybe opponent's playing Blood Fountain, we can know. I could attack first, maybe it would be better. Because maybe my opponent will let me attack. Every February. The way tonight. Just love. We should discard this. Well, keep something to discard. Okay, Aporion gone. I failed the challenge. Shucks. Get your ass back here. The gay stuff? Well met. I have got enough. I concede the game. I don't feel so good, Mr. Chat. I don't know, Chat. The Blood Fountain. How long did we play the Asmo deck for? It was so bad. It was so bad, and like we played it for what? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Blood Fountain, Asmo, Remator Shell, question mark, was said. Saying don't make the time, yeah, don't make. I mean, you know, it's it's still the same thing that it's medium payoff for excessive weakness to hate cards. Leyline, Blood Moon, even Nile Spellbomb, even probably Endurance TBH, anything. Rest in peace, unbeatable. And the payoff? Ursa and some FOT monitors. So, you know, you're taking the risk, but what is the payoff for this risk? There is no payoff for the risk, there is just risk. And that is not good to just risk. So yeah, it probably wasn't a very good you know, but we did, we paid the tax, the new card tax, we played it for 1 league. Now we know that nothing changes, it's always stays the same. And you remember when Doomwake called the Asmodex food gag? Yeah. Yeah, this Doomwake personality is pretty good salesman, TBH. Also got this Tyranitar chat, besides the Vaporeon. Why by legit Tyranitar? 80 card minus, yeah, that's the same thing. It's actually a Pikachu in a Tyranitar suit, so that's kinda, you know, surprising, Lamau. I bet you didn't get it the first time. Is to make the best salesman magic? I don't know. That's what being a good streamer is. It's like creating a terrible deck and then hyping it so that people are compelled to watch you play, because nobody on the right mind by themselves would like play it. So you know. So I'm doing my part and I'm saying, wow, Blood Fountain really didn't revitalize the deck, I guess. Alright, any other Crimson Vow cards that you wanted to play in Modern? Let's take a look at my review. Well, Storm Chaser Drake is good. But I don't know if in Modern it can be good anywhere, but it's probably for weaker pirate formats. So I don't care to build around it for Modern much. Other assist there. And this Wandering Mind, I guess. That's kinda it for Modern, right? The Wandering Mind is questionable. Hot take, Asmo decks will never be good. Well, this deck as it is not good. I wouldn't say that any deck containing card Asmo Mardica Kulta card needs to be bad, but yeah, I think it would be pretty good. Would be much better if it could have an aggressive slot and would be able to leverage aggression, but playing trinkets that don't do anything is not very aggressive. Did you play Red Enchant combo with Blood? What's the combo? Red Enchant combo with Blood? Oh yeah, there's also the Inspired Idea, I guess. And what's the name of the light of the stage? Asmo ensures that Primal Titan will never be playable, and for that we should be grateful. I mean, I think Unholy Heat does that better because it's actually played. Asmo decks are strong but so vulnerable to hate. Yeah, well, the problem is that the level to which they're strong is in no way justifiable by their weakness to hate, because they're almost, this deck is almost dredge like in its relation to hate. It's so bad to, like, it almost takes SMPs as hell as dredge does. Yeah, draw free for free is pretty interesting. The downside is pretty big, but interesting. What they improve divination? I wouldn't say it's better than Spanish idea. Correct type of hate. Hate needs to be rest in peace or ley line. I don't know, bro. It also can be Blood Moon, or even Spell was tough for me. Let's play Reliquary Tower. Bro. You could queef on the Asmo decks and they fold. What does it mean, queef? What's the downside? Okay, God, it sucks. Queef means to defeat, fair. I mean, Spine Idea and Dredge cards. Well, it's like Cathartic Reunion, right? And there's already 8 Cathartic Reunions, and Sodek wasn't playing 8 every single time, so probably no point, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Rip. Mm-mm. I like when he says mm-mm. Why does this card have 2 different versions? Random Sphinx. Can you see the whole deck list? Sure, but I do not recommend. Pre-release promo. Doink said that he was playing with a zombie guy, he was good in zombies, however zombies look like. How did you do on the league? I went 2-3. I didn't feel I beat Storm and Yorion, so also like kinda, weird champ decks. Playing against mostly weird champ decks. Makwin Sauce for all the prelim with the powerful deck. What's Voob? Yorion Reanimator. Last time I tried to build zombies, I got to like 20 cards. It was a while ago though, so there might be a full deck at that point. Yeah, I've seen the like zombie deck on Spikes somewhere, and I didn't look too terrible, honestly, with the bombardment. But also, I remember that I wanted to watch, I think, so I guess we can watch Insert Crimson Vow cinematic trailer because it was released yesterday and contains blood and gore and mild fantasy violence, so maybe it's gonna be fun to watch. Detail. Loud. You hate vampires now, really? There was mild violence. It's pretty gruesome, TBH, what just happened on screen. So I assume it said like Olivia and I understand. Like the set is Olivia's wedding, right? And is that the cake on her wedding? And instead of a cake, it's a blood fountain, so they drink from the fountain. I assume I understand it this way. Like I don't know, they. And it's also like debate because you think that she's narrating the thing, and then like actually it's her narrating the thing. Then that is, I don't know, like I don't understand what happened fully, but it does look nice. And I'm honestly kind of surprising when a like magic related piece of content looks this nice. Like that does kind of surprise me because they typically like don't look that nice. It's pretty fine they pull that like over here, like it's just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether it like trapped. I don't get this. What's the ferry? That doesn't seem like the ferry. The groom looks like he should be in Shrek. Interesting. I remember someone claiming Teferi fits some black time wizard stereotype. Well, I didn't know that stereotype, but if Teferi is black, a time wizard, then I could see how he's fitting into such a category. Is this what we just played again? No, this is Archon of Cruelty, Salvage, Ephemerate. Interesting. Eternal Witness, wow. It's kind of weird because Eternal Witness is your value card, but it's graveyard related, so it's pretty bad, right? Eternal Witness back and Archon. Eternal Witness is 3 infinite, but she comes back with a -1/-1 counter, so she dies immediately. I guess so, yeah, that you can reanimate her again. I persist a witness. I witness back persist. I persist a witness. I witness persist. I persist my witness again? Where does this lead? Alright. I'm gonna be streaming for a relatively short time today, so let's play Baron League. Because I got kind of bound by trying the new card. That was kind of not exciting. Whoa, it auto got me the good mountains? Interesting. Use the basics in collections. I just sold all basics I don't like. Yeah, I do that sometimes, but they kind of tend to appear in your collection when you join a seal tournament, and then I don't do that. But it is a strategy I probably should be selling my basics more often so that I don't have to change around. Nice tag, Mr. Streamer, thanks. I just had a deck by... Was it actually deck by Fracom? No, X-File. Let's check a Modern League, I guess. Look at some deck lists. Will we see you lock your opponent out of the game with some Lantern control game actions in the near future? Not today, not tomorrow. Maybe next week, I don't know. In waves. Cough of the Hammer, Demigod of Revenge, Season Pyromancer, Eternal Scourge. I feel like this is a deck I lost to when I was playing Infect. Lightning Man in the sideboard can be countered, can be blocked by blue creatures. Damn. What? Can be blocked. I'm on the draw. Sucks, TBH. Prefer to be on the play if I could choose. In waves. Game 1, put back Skullcrack, I think. Doom is roping me into an Asmo deck. Well, it can do that, but I don't think you don't need to. What's the purpose? Yogmoth, Thran Physician. Ha! My opponent's deck got no chance against Baron whatsoever, right? I say as my opponent plays a Young Wolf and a Wall, and I never deal damage again. Or play Stranglewood guys like this. What to do now? What to do? I don't think I want to attack. I got a Jogmot. We have 3 paths in the sideboard, so we're pretty well set up. Smolder face and you win. Well, not a single time, but concede match review trailer, become a vampire hunter. Sure, sure. In waves. In waves. In waves. I open you're at 14 life. Yeah, Maya is a pretty painless source, but what Chord of Calling X1? How am I supposed to compete with that? I know the death approaches fast in waves, in waves. I know that waves approaching fast in waves, in waves. What's the purpose? I want to both face. What are they gonna do? Cortex 1, get the wolf. Yeah, I guess I'll go face. I don't know, bros. So they get a wolf, like they need to pay life to draw the cards. It doesn't do anything. They go to 9, this is they go to 2. All being said and done. So they play Yogmoth. What? They don't have chord? What? Mr. Cancer, I think the Blood Fountain next should play a couple Nettleses, because one problem I found is that the body on that monitor is just not partly relevant. Yeah, definitely should play some more payoffs for objects in play. And I think Nettleses is kind of perfect. How'd you end up playing Burn? Every few weeks I get the burning desire to play Burn for a match, and then I do that and go 3-2, and That's it. What's the purpose? And waves and waves. Da, 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 da. I agree it'll be better if Nettle Cyst attack. And I will draw a 1 mana burn spell. Burn spell, burn spell. Burn spell. Burn spell. Okay, you blocked me. Congrats. Pro humans. I forgot. Also, none of blood tokens exist. We need a new manufacturer that turns off the 4 tokens into 2. That's true. Draw first in case of searing blood. Well, Wallace Charm puts them to 1, so they can't activate Yogg mode whatsoever. So I don't think the Searing Blade is actually better draw than better card to play here than Boros Charm. I don't think anything is. Though maybe I'm wrong. Would kill Yogg mode? No, it has protection from humans. This is a human. I did not realize when I attacked either, but why do I attack? Because I didn't realize that this is a human. Oh no! Well, it's just +2 and we get a 3 damage per spell, we win, but pretty insane. Alright, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell. See? No, there's no burn spell. But that means that we can try Searing Blaze. How many creatures in graveyards? One more. Fuck. Saying I would have done the burn spell for sure. All burn lures did bad on weekend, no lures did better. It's alias from the prelim, which did well. So checkmate. I'm dead, I need to jump block and go to 5. Do I care for the paths even? Just a jog mod? Honestly, I'm not sure if I do. The creatures are not too great though, but... No Fiery Islet? Is no Lurus playing 6 Fiery Islet? Yeah, it's playing 5. But it's playing one let more, so it's not actually better at finding that. Alright, creatures are poor against young wolves, so I'm going to keep this. I don't place, I'll draw burn spells. Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 Oh yeah, attack. Let me attack with paste creature, bro. Pass! I got nothing. Got nothing. No effects. No, haha, I actually do have effects. Lamao, deal 4 to you. And 3 too, pow. Debated. Fooled. Your leg was pulled, opponent. Planning for the Shockers on Sunday. We just play Phoenix, right? That's like as simple as that. The one Northern deck we've checked out said 20 Lens Johnster. And you didn't alter your deck in what anyway whatsoever for the Lurus. I think you played the Fiery Island in this too. You wanted to, TBH. If you want to get the Canon Record Keeper, what do you have to download? You don't have to download anything. Ben doesn't know about the sneaky Lightning Helix life gain. No, you can't gain life like this. No. Okay, I've got enough burn. I don't want to touch it again. I don't know, Chad. I don't really feel like playing anything today anymore. if we would review the Asmo list, we have to open a copy of this and just play Nettlesis to have relevant stuff. I guess I build Affinity. The stack will never win if Oval's on it. Yeah, it probably is true. The Oval is Daredevil's really high variance card, with it being good only if you draw like one copy per game, not more. Shin Megami Tensei 5? I don't have the game, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so, I don't have the game. What is it about? I've heard about it a lot from some weeps. Shin Megami Tensei. Nintendo Switch. JRPG. Turn-based. Set in Tokyo, attacked by legions of demons. Damn. Slave demons like Pokemon, I think. Actually, I haven't touched my Switch in like a year. Since I stopped traveling for tournaments, it's been a little bit not that useful. What does Daredevils do? It combines with the Underworld Cookbook, but it's not very good. Wait, a real good song with no memes. What's the catch? The catch is that you're inciting bad feelings in the chat, so I'm timing you out. Hey, some grief, good grief. I mean, I think what John said is like kind of true, that this deck can never win with Oval Chase in it, but I don't know how to, if like there is a point in building without the Oval Chase or something. Like, you could use the Underworld Cookbook and Ashmorano as a way to discard all their cards into your graveyard that actually do something, like Vengevines. But I don't know what else is there. Vengevine, Bloodghast. Kind of shouldn't time me out. I'm basically doesn't have the balls. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really seem like a deck that's trying to win then. The Asmo deck, not enough interaction, not enough payoff, and a lot of weakness to stuff. Can I say please check my link? It's funny, I swear. Okay, if it's not funny, then do you agree you'll get banned? Pro Tour Council of Turkey round 16 standard. Owen Turtle versus Yuya Watanabe. Damn, those intros. For a podcast 2, 4th monitor 2 oval easy. Blood combos with Vengevine, you fool. Why not building Vengevine decks? In what way does it combo? It's not a creature, so it's a little bit Hmm. Is it standard? Is playing with this? Magma charm you. Why is they say? Why they name it Jessica wins? Like Red Deck wins. Well, but does he? Does he? Cancer, if you were in the final of MTG Worlds and the prize was $1 million and you could cheat to win, no one would ever find out, but if you didn't cheat, you'd lose, what would you do? Well, nobody will know my answer to this question, I guess. Fetching for basics, yeah. Are they saving life in a control matchup? Who's the commentator here? Who's this guy? Ryan B? Or Zach Hill? Notice how Owen has Take for Time in his deck and it's not a single card in the graveyard. Just play chance now. Siadł na psychę. What's the match? So they break? Are they mulliganing the entire time? So many minutes. Who promises was funny? It's not really all that funny. It's just a game of Magic the Gatherings. He was playing no digs. Whoa, getting a counter setup, counter spell with creature. Nice hand. So you have 4 digs. Will anyone know you're a pro Magic player if you don't flick your cards like a monkey? I don't flick mine. I think, I'm not sure. Do monkeys flick cards? Well, good question, I guess. Let's see how it's stroke. The Stokes? Chorupai Morklurker. Quality cards. Who then plays paper these days? I think many people do. Matchup, not that funny. Why is it round 16 standard and lasts an hour? But when the round was done in 20 minutes. Bram Snap Fingers, I guess they show their matches. Oh, he won. Oh, Li Shijian was playing the Ascendancy. Do you want to play the island? Oh, is Li at one life? Yeah, it's not dead. 4. Can't see live totals. Yeah, there's just like a little bit of this. The live totals are not on the screen. This notepad of Li. What did he draw? Nothing. You know what? If they don't bring the Pro Tour back, I might just have to do nothing and be sad. Yeah. I mean, I'm placed in the same situation. Exciting stuff. Well, you know, it wasn't the most exciting ever, but it's pretty nice to look at. Actually, triggers nostalgic response in me. Let's watch Pro Tour for Ravnica Final Sivka playing ads. We did try to do that. It was very boring. Oh, Polukranos. Also, the slightly shitty mana bases of those decks, like, you know, Thoughtseize planes in play, second planes in hand. Was Shikara the one who destroyed your blue-white cycling deck? No, I believe Ikawa wasn't in the team then. It was destroyed by Shota in the Nationals. This is Snapfingers guy, never heard of him. He's a Hall of Famer. But when I learned, I also had no idea, and I was asking the same question. For what? I had no idea. I don't. The Hall of Fame is it's entire scam. It's like entirely a scam. I think it's a Hall of Fame. Maybe I'm mistaken. In 2010, Snapfingers was voted into Hall of Fame alongside Gabriel Nassif and Brian Kibler. Well, I know those two guys. Was not originally announced as an inductee, but was later discovered that Wizard of the Coast had not used the proper formula to calculate his voting total. Damn, so it's not even announced at the ceremony. It's like... no wonder that nobody knows him for that. Why is Hall of Fame a scam? Well, it's like, you know, it was like peers voting peers in. That's a bit weird, always to me. So I was never a big fan of that. I also never like particularly cared for that. I know that some people do, but it was hard for me to care when it like seemed kinda well like that. Should have been fun based. Yeah, I don't know how it is based in other games, but 5 guys. Yeah, also at Grand Set, yeah, so it's like peers, it's like bodies voting in their bodies, and you know, you'd go to China Fireball, and you knew that it was this time of the year because like every player you recognize from the Pro Tour was writing, you know, an article for a CFB and saying, "Oh, I think this player is of outstanding community importance, and the results speak for themselves. Sure, he might be lacking 2 Pro Tour top 8s, but they still do speak for themselves." And also, I tested with him, and I know firsthand how impressive of a person he is. And you know, it's like, sure, yeah, it's your body, you like him. Well, you're doing him a favor. I understand that. That's okay. But I don't know if that is reasonable for, you know, granting the players access to lifetime invites for the like tournament circuits. Imagine paying to Fire Fireball to read that now. It used to be free at that time, so So I never cared about the like Hall of Fame because it like from the beginning it like I kind of didn't know what's up with it, and then but I was hearing about it a lot, and I was like, oh yeah, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. It was all sounded important, but then I learned about how it works, and it was well, didn't seem very legitimate. I wonder if you ask somebody who is in the Hall of Fame, like you ask Nasif, does he how much does he care about the Hall of Fame? Or well, Nasif is someone you can go on Twitch and actually ask. Yes. So how was the Blood Fountain? Not that great. Rather, yeah, Blood Fountain wasn't that great, but the deck more so was not good. Not only does this player perform feats of advanced Magic the Gathering, but simultaneously they do other things like sustain their own life with food and shelter and act reasonably kind to the people around them. Finally, they have a significant Twitter presence where they tweet frequently about topical events to their over 1,000 followers. I conclude my argument. Damn. Wow! Just combo out. Do it. What was this? Hmm. Meanwhile, so it was like extremely awkward. He like picked the cards, he showed them, and he like smiles to him. That's so funny. I understand what truly happened like here in like the between those two players, but it was pretty funny. Tick tick tick. Topic announcement. Oh, so was that Sean McLaren? Oh, as for the MTG players looked so awkward when they win because you can't just walk away like this, like in sports. Because you have to pick up the cards. Or what do you mean? It is a bit awkward when you get defeated and you like want to be out of there and then have to pick up the fucking cards. Why aren't Magic Pros in the same shape as esports players? Good question. Damn, first place, Sean McLaren. Team Brazil. They lost Sigris. Oh, this is cringe? Why? Why everyone walking so fast? Yeah, they're pretty fast. No, actually, it is a sped up video. Why are they with flip flops? Is that, I don't know. Why was it pity? Honolulu, Hawaii, USA. One, two, three, four. I count 4 flip flops in the top 8. Insane. Not a single guy in a suit. What a tragedy, true. Why the suit people in my Magic the Gatherings? Did you see Ivan push Andre out of his spot? I did not. Do you think PTs or whatever they're called now would have been better in an arena like CSGO and LoL? Well, I am not a big fan of arena. Get it like MTG Arena. I don't know, bros. Probably not. I mean, I don't know how to make card games look cool. This is pretty cool. Anyway. TBH, I think Arena is the future if they wanna do the esport thing. Well, they don't. They scratched MPL, they don't care about, well, they cared about that, but it failed and they don't want to anymore. Pretty clearly. So, it's not gonna be esports, it's gonna be tournaments. And there's like, you know, well, tournaments with no coverage, I guess, because, well, it's so weird. Well, maybe not weird, but it is pretty disheartening that the first tournament after such a... Thank you very much for the sub. That after such a long amount of time is not going to have coverage. So, you know, there's the Vegas tournament happening. There was this SCG Invitational. None of those have coverage because allegedly it's not worth to do it. And, well, I can't believe that it is not worth to do it, but it is super lame that it is not worth to do it, and that it's there are no ways to find to make it profitable or whatever. And would seem to me that the demand sort of is there, but I don't know. Sounds like just killing any potential out of the game's momentum. Yeah, that is true. Just kind of kills the momentum. Like if the first tournament after almost 2 years of no tournaments because of COVID, it's like not going to have coverage because it costs too much money, not worth it. Just come out and play and like and buy booster packs of Crimson Vow from us. It's kinda lame. We're close bros, Dale Sapko, yeah. I don't know why, but most of my friends prefer MTGO than Arena from ability to play Modern Leadership, just the feel of the game. Yeah, I mean, I prefer to play Modern myself. I said multiple times. Pegasus will not have coverage, yeah. Well, it will have text coverage, which honestly it's kind of a joke, I think. Like, well, not kind of a joke. It's text coverage is not coverage. Text coverage is super lame. Like, who cares about it? Are you going to participate in any tournaments in Poland this month? Yes, I will be going to Wrocław in a week, and I will be going to Kraków to Warsaw in 2 weeks for Paprika's. OTC figured out that if they want real money, they shouldn't cater to 1% spikes that play and watch Tourney MTG, but 99% of the Whale Commander casuals. It's sad, but reflects what MTG player base has become. Sure. I don't care about this. I care about the fact that it is super lame that there is no... that all of this, there is no coverage for the tournament that's about to happen. I think it would be cool if there would be that. And like always somebody has to like come in and say, "Oh yeah, but I understand capitalism, so I'll explain that to you." Yeah, who cares? Like I'm not even talking about that. It is probably true that from immediate perspective, it is not worth to spend money on doing the coverage for them. Whatever. What I'm saying is that it's super fucking lame that they're not doing that. It's not worth for them to do that. So I believe you cannot disagree with me on that. That it's super lame. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like wrong per the like natural rules of society and etc. Like, yeah, I understand that, but I think it is lame, and you know, Ilfight in the chat said that PT entice them to play Magic, and it was what enticed me to play Magic too. If not for the PT, I would not be doing what I'm doing with on Twitch.tv daily right now. So I think it is very lame, and at some point, if like people tire, it's gonna be only lamer. So like every single time there's somebody feels like they need to explain explain or like notify that it actually makes perfect sense for wizards to operate in a way that makes them the most money, yeah, whatever. Also, yeah, the 99% commander whales, it's like some kind of a meme. It might be true, it might not be true, I have no idea. I never seen a commander whale myself, and that probably is working for them. I mean, it's not 99% commander whales, obviously, because that's humongous number, but I play Commander and I'm not aware. TF are these stats. Well, you're the 1%, but even less. So it is just in general a huge bummer. I think the fact there is no coverage is like kinda. It's not inspiring, I would say. It's not inspiring, the fact that there's no coverage. If not for the Pro Tour, we would not get this song too. Actually, I'm not sure if like Sean streamed independently of the Pro Tour, like, or like maybe before or after, but I assume it probably wouldn't. It likely wouldn't. Sean McLaren. Wait, why is he wearing shorts? Chat. He's wearing shorts on a toilet. I didn't see this part of the video somehow. Sean McLaren. Stop feeling shit. That's Sean McLaren. Damn, that helps. Stop feeling shit. Will you ever stream again? Well, Sean streamed not that long of a time ago. What's grinding station, just guy? Sean McLaren has to make a choice, and so do you. What will you do? Let's play a game. I'll ask you a question and you will answer it. You can't think of an honest answer to my question, you have to stop reading this article and never return. Feel free to take your time and mull my question over, since it will be important. You might as well accept, since it's impossible for me to enforce the rules. The only one who will know if you decide to cheat will be yourself. At this point, I will assume that you have agreed to the rules of my game, that you fear me and your own mind. Let's begin. The question: what could you be doing right now that would be better use of your time instead of reading this article? Damn. It was the morning of Saturday, October 13, 2012, and RTR was being released on Magic Online that very weekend. It was also the weekend of Champs and the revival of Team Grand Prix. A delicious convergence of Magic tournaments, and I wasn't planning on playing in any of them. It skipped champs last year and was going to again this year. I was qualified for the mocks but wasn't planning on playing in it. What was I going to be doing instead? ... Question mark. Shopping with my girlfriend. Let's call her girlfriend. Was always very supportive. When I play in a Magic tournament, she'd ask for frequent updates and cheer me on. Her smile was a constant reminder that there is a beauty beyond the cards. What's this? Girlfriend had a piano lesson at 2 PM and the mocks was scheduled at noon. I decided to check out my pool and play a few rounds before meeting up with her to go shopping. Had scraped together the minimum 15 points to qualify for the mocks almost entirely from cube drafts. Damn. How was the deck? It was pretty lame, I don't recommend. In real life, PTQ I would have been disappointed, but since online tournaments are harder, I wasn't expected to win anyways. Damn. What a dumb animal. Wow, I wonder why he didn't follow along as a horse called Wood. Dismal obviously has his own set of logical reasons. Which one's the deck? This one's the deck. PTQ deck. .deck. It's a 2013 Sean McLaren article. 5 mana free for Hexproof Rhino. Vraska the Unseen. Zanika Vlocus, insane cards in general. And a Doorkeeper. (5-1), my mind is smashed, Kevin has returned. What? In game 3 I stabilized 5 life, Vraska has taken over the game, I'm going to win soon. My opponent untaps, upkeeps, draws, and he types to me. He says, catch, I know what's coming, taps 6 mana, it's over. Oh. Very sad. But isn't Lavax 5 mana? 5-1, my mind is smosh. Griffin has returned. I've already missed our shopping date. She went to spend time with me, but I can still win. Besides, I have Vraska to keep me company. She's all I need. Griffin has shooed into the other room to watch Chopped on the cooking channel. I start winning again. Guild gates are fetched. Allocators buy time. Vraska petrifies armies. My deck is humming. As the rounds stick by, the cards blur. My vision becomes foggy and my ace strained. A champion emerges. Doorkeeper. X number of defenders. What appears to be an annoying palm reveals itself to be a deadly tumor. Knock knock. Who's there? A doorkeeper. A doorkeeper who? A doorkeeper. What? A doorkeeper. What's a door who? Girlfriend? Vraska? Hello? Online you can't see your opponent. You can't feed off their weakness. There is only yourself and the reflection of your screen. Round 11, the final round of Swiss. We're 1 away from the top 8. Wow, just travel up in time. Maybe he'll scoop to us. I win the roll. The clock is ticking. Let's end this before my opponent thinks there is a game to be played. It would be so easy for him to scoop and relax, to brew some tea and prepare himself for a top 8 draft. I open the chat. Me, would you like to scoop to me? Should I add a smiley face at the end? No, we're not romancing him. 3 minutes of my clock get eaten up while I wait for a response. I'm about to give up and just play when ... Opponent, does the play draw rule work online? Just tell him and he wants to hear. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Well, I am probably gonna scoop, but let's just play because I'm bored. Just checking us around. Who plays Magic for fun? If you think there is any chance your opponent will consider Dulcio, the difference between walking a tightrope with or without a safety net. This is what goes through Kansas head every time someone types to him in model chat through Elysian Packard, but stuck on 2 lanes. We win the match and lock up top 8 in short order. I wonder if he would have scooped. Girlfriend is watching Moneyball. She congratulates me on making top 8. We open a pack with Drake Mangler, Ares, and Righteous Authority. The Mangler is quickly dismissed since that's not what we want to be color-wise. Ares or Authority? Take the Ares, stupid. The correct pick is probably Ares, but I can't stop myself from taking the rare. As the second went down, I take the Authority. No, we took the Ares. I clicked on the Authority. I decided to take the Authority, but somehow the Ares ends up in my drafted pile. Pay attention, do I have to do everything around here? Was there some sort of a glitch, or did my subconscious take the correct card? We made the right decision, be happy, I know why the next pick is happening. Insane content chat. On starcity.com.tv. Focus, there is a draft going on. The next pack has a center, a healer, and a little else. We carefully move the cursor over the center and click it. It obligingly adds itself to my drafted cards. I'm back in control. A windmill slamming Sphinx to the champs, back to pick 1. It's got 2 non cards with the same name, draw 4 cards. Not even that good. Just because it's a Mahamoti G. Jace. Jace Architect, Armory Guy, I don't know those cards, I haven't drafted this. Oh, Luckless, good. 1/4, 5 mana, bouncy, bouncy, bounce. 3 mana, 2/2 flying. Sphinx. 4 mana, 2/1 unblockable. ETB, detain target creature upon controls with its very long hands. Sparia Skywatch. User Patrol. Flash Vigilance. Center Herald. 3 mana, sack, make a center. 3 mana, 0/1. Boy. Grey. Okay. Careful and 12 results. Quarterfinals. We're up against the Natraktas. We barely steal game 1 with a Bluster Squall. Game 2 against a Desecration Demon. We're at 1 life and barely maneuver a win. Adrenaline courses through our body with nowhere to go. I'm still sitting and looking at the screen even though it feels like I've been fighting for my life. I'm spent. Come on, we're winning. Get pumped up, get confident, get ready to win. My girlfriend comes in the room. She's been watching TV for hours now. She's restless and chilly and wants to light up the fireplace in the basement. Ain't they meant to make me a fire? That's why I'm dating you. And here I thought I was for my stunning good looks. Can't she see I need it to focus? She's trying to distract us. She doesn't want us to win. Damn. She's just joking around. She misses us. Relax, breathe. I'll just make a quick fire for her before the next round starts. ... How sickeningly chivalrous. What matters right now is winning. You're going to relax instead of making her a fire. Well, ... Maybe I shouldn't be running my overheated brain at a time like this unless it's completely necessary. Once again, girlfriend gets hurried into the room with nothing but excuses. She remains without a fire as I lie down to calm my nerves before the semis. Imagine getting that worked up about Magic the Gathering. I mean, I do. Maybe not this much. Relax. Don't even think about what's really important or not. What do you want from me? Can't you just leave me alone? I want what you want. To win. That's all you want, right? Yes, and you're not helping. Final match is about to start. I stay put, not going to tell girlfriend that I'm the last round. In the last round. Oh, excuse me. The next round begins. I'm calm and focused. I sweep the semis 2-0. I watched the replays of my opponents and list out all the cards in their deck. You could have watched the replays when the tournament was still going on. Insane. The final match is about to start. I stay put. Not going to tell girlfriend that I'm in the last round. Better to avoid distraction, not give myself an opening. Quiet, it's starting. We're up against a mediocre green white deck with a bunch of dudes and no real bombs. We take game 1. We're going to win. Game 2 turns into a stalemate. I'm just waiting for my superior card quality and flyers to kick in. I can almost taste victory. Just don't write an article after we win. That would be very bad for us. Then he plays Rogue's Passage. Panic. How are you gonna raise that? Did you scout that? That's what happens when I leave you alone for even a second. We're going to die, cold and alone in his basement. Focus. Breathe. He has a Rogue's Passage, a Crocodile he can make unblockable, and a Bear token. Just draw your card. Jace. Not bad. That's a good one. +1, make him attack Jace down to 3. Now let's -2 and hope to hit a Blaster Squall. Now tap him out and force through some damage. And draw... ... Sphinx of the Chimes. Bailed out again. We have too much momentum now. We win. We won. I feel a moment of peace the last 2 seconds. The void. Hold for applause. Oh wait, there is no one here. I'm alone in the basement with the door shut. Did you adore her? I got to wake girlfriend who's curled up asleep on the couch next to the remains of a failed attempt to start a fire. It's 1:30 a.m. You won? Oh good. I felt no excitement or joy, only a sense of relief. Did you make the correct use of your time? Yeah, Sean is asking you questions. 11 rounds is so big, such a big tournament. Yeah, it's not an article, it's just stream of thought. Hey Canister, I was on your podcast. I want to play Modern. I need help getting back to what is now the Pro Tour. Any advice? Well, there isn't Pro Tour anymore, so that might be a problem. But, play Magic Online, watch Canister underscore MTG play, and watch other Modern streamers play, and you're gonna get a feeling. About that, I guess, if you want to play Modern, but otherwise, just do what you enjoy. Yes, my favorite genre of Magic content. I won, but at what cost? I hate MTG actually. Yeah. It shows his psyche where underneath he feels MTG is only productive use a person's time, and he is right. Yeah. I mean, what's productive though? Feel pretty productive streaming on Twitch.tv. But that's just me, so your mileage might vary. Do you think That legendary M20 Dragon might be better in Magda challenging than Bulgarian Hellkite. Do you have the name of the card? Is it Drakusev? Terror of the Peaks. Where the Bulgarian Hellkite's upside is that costs 8, so you can Pyre of Heroes into it, which I think is good. Wish I could subscribe, but I want to see, but I don't know how to use the OBS. Well, there's plenty of tutorials and guides how to use it online, so you probably should be finding it. Drakusev, not running Pyre, by the way. Does Drakusev have an ETB? It doesn't, right? It's just whenever it attacks, so I think it's pretty bad. I wonder if he's ahead of most MTG streamers that will soon suffer the same fate. What fate? Yamada quit recently too. Well, I mean, I think I'll manage with my stream, kinda. It's not the biggest, it's not the smallest, so. You know, we got to 15 out of 20 of the Scum daily shop goal, for example, and we overall have a decent time. Can tend to react on the streamer. I mean, I'm reacting today. Today we are react-handing. It's how you handle your stream, not your stream size. True, true. Genshin stream when? Maybe I'll stream some other morning, but there is not that much to do in the game, so I often just like do it outside of the stream. Fate of being burned out by MTG, ... and Sean quit even before a competitive scene started dying too, as it is now. Well, there's plenty of more to do than just play MTG when you're streaming, so. I think I'm doing fine when it comes to fighting potential burnout. Wow, that lined up nicely. Thank you, Bobshi. Thank you, Alpinko. Alpinko. Who's PewDiePie? The forest getting to double dip mag activations for Karthus and him. I won't happen all the time, so maybe it's not good. The problem is that with Karthus you untap and like you want to attack with the changelings to get the treasures to actually attack with the Drakusev. Well, if you don't have Movdas, then you're gonna need to attack to get the treasures. And then Drakusev doesn't trigger, so I would rather have the ETB creature. Dodge Joel, thank you very much. Damn. I trigger you to subscribe to my channel all right now. No, I guess those are resubs. 6% more for the scam train. Ooh. My whole body hurts from doing sports. That's happiness. And yeah, I haven't watched Yama Killer in like ages. I've watched his stream a little bit, but he like maybe didn't seem like the best person at handling tilt from the game necessarily when things didn't go his way, which I do tilt too, but I think I am capable of overcoming it eventually after some times. Imagine donating money for its to a streamer. Cancer makes 250k a month just like all the others. Well, if you keep subbing, then I will. It's not so good when you can't swear in Polish. Yeah. Yeah, I'm retired. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, different streamers also like different audiences, I guess. Different type of like people are after watching different kinds of Twitch chatters. Not Twitch chatters are after watching different kinds of streamers too. I noticed that I do get more tilted when I try to win like day after day after day, and like when you sometimes inevitably hit the rougher patch and you go like, okay, oh, 2-3 2-3 2-3, like the deck you are championing, it's really bad. So I do kind of need days off grinding while streaming, and I need to play some Changelings or Giruda for a day to wind down. So I guess I'm using that as means to an end. What is he announced recently? Something like Commander Parties, so presumably there's a revision for the placement of IRL Magic Gatherings. I haven't seen anything about that. Why are we all just shitting on Yama? What's just a dude trying to get by? No, we're not shitting on Yama whatsoever, chat. It's just a discussion on what's, you know, on Twitch.tv and Magic the Gathering, I guess, which comes up on this channel because it's both on Twitch and it is Magic the Gathering related. Thank you for another gifted sub, chat. Now that we hit the daily sub goal of 20 out of 20, we can unlock the secrets reward. Do you have an idea of what that is? Maybe, like, any guesses? I think what makes me enjoy Twitch streams fat fucking cowboy cocks, yeah. Yes. The collab with Aspiring Spike is Yugi to your Kaiba. No, actually, yeah, I mean, that is interesting. TBH, I got kind of burned out too from consuming 6 hours of focal here in a day. Fair. No, the reward is that I'm going to let you go on with your day as I'm going to be finishing the stream and raiding Aspiring Spike, playing very interesting Crimson Vow cards in the format I was about to finish anyways, but your reward, it's gonna happen as a reward now instead. I'll be on tomorrow playing the Showcase Challenge with Jonryon. An updated guide for Jonryon is in my Discord if you care about that. For my subs, I added some lines about the like extra I'm playing and like some general updates for that. And go touch some grass, and until tomorrow.